What's up, backpackers? Hope you're all doing well. Today we are talking about the Zenbivy Ultralight air mattress, which I've been able to use on a few trips now, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on it so far, so let's dive in. Let's start by getting this thing pumped up. So you can see how small this packs down to with the included stuff sack that also doubles as the inflation sack. Now the stuff sack is waterproof, so it kind of has another layer in here that you put the pad inside of and then kind of twist it up to keep out the moisture. So we'll go ahead and undo that, take out the pad. So let's go ahead and roll this out. And then we're going to attach this nozzle on the pump sack to the opening on the pad, like so. Then you're just going to blow air into the pump sack and then roll it up to transfer it into the mattress. This isn't the biggest pump sack I've ever seen, but it does the job just fine. All right. That looks pretty good, so we'll just attach, plug that back in, and we're good to go. Now that we've got it all inflated, let's go over some specs on this guy. This pad comes in 3 different sizes. It comes in 20 by 72, 25 by 72, or 25 by 76. And for each of those, you also have the option to get it tapered or rectangular. So I have the 25 by 76 rectangular version because I'm 6'2", so I need a little bit of that extra length. And I toss and turn a lot when I'm trying to sleep. So I just prefer 25-inch wide mattresses because it gives me a little bit more room to work with. So this is by far the heaviest version that you can get. It's the biggest version you can get. And this comes in at 1 pound, 9 ounces. I do not remember the rest of the sizes weight off the top of my head, but I'll put it up on the screen right now just so that you guys can see. This pad is made fully of a 20D recycled polyester taffeta material and has 2 layers of mylar foil insulation inside, which gives this pad a respectable 4.8 R value, making it a really good 3-season pad, and it should give you quite a bit of warmth even in those shoulder seasons as well. The coldest temperature I've used this pad in was about 28 or 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and this paired with a 20-degree sleeping bag kept me extremely warm. The biggest reason I ended up ditching my old pad and upgrading to this one is the baffle system. So as you can see, it's got the kind of spread out diagonal cell baffles rather than horizontal or vertical baffles. And like I said earlier, I toss and turn a lot in my sleep, and I do sleep on my side a lot. And with my old pad that had the horizontal baffles, I would always wake up with either a sore arm or things would be asleep and just not super comfortable. This has completely eliminated that. It does a really good job at spreading out that weight and eliminating any pain points. I really like that so far, and the other nice thing about that is that each little cell here that you see is offset on the bottom. So there's a spot here, there's not a spot here, it's off to the side. And the reason for that is to keep the insulation working as good as it can, because if it were holes on the same spot on either side, it would make those little cold spots. But since they are offset, I haven't noticed any cold spots. It's done a really good job at keeping that insulation working really well and keeping me nice and warm. Another great feature on this pad is the quick release valve. It makes it really easy to deflate your pad a little bit at a time to make it as comfortable as possible. I also really like that it's located on top of the pad, so you don't have to flip your pad or play where's the valve in the middle of the night. It's really easy to access and really quick to deflate as needed. And of course, you can open this all the way when it's time to pack up and let out all that air at once. Let's dive into some quick pros and cons on this pad, starting with pros. The first one for me has to be weight. This pad is substantially larger than the previous pad that I had, and it still weighs 2 ounces less. Like I said, I have the biggest, heaviest one that you can get, and it's only 1 pound, 9 ounces, which for me is worth every single ounce. This thing is extremely comfortable. And I know the lightest one I think is 1 pound, 1 ounce, and the rest are somewhere in between. So whatever you get, it's a really ultralight pad, and it does a really good job, especially being that lightweight. The second pro has to be the comfort and quietness of this pad. A lot of pads that use this foil insulation make a little crinkly noise when you move around. This one is surprisingly quiet. I don't even have to worry about this when I'm sharing a tent. I can toss and turn without feeling bad about waking up the person next to me. I'm not quite sure how they made it so quiet because any other pad I've used with the same type insulation is super loud, but I am really impressed by that. And the material that they use on here is extremely comfortable compared to any other pad I've used that kind of feel plasticky and just not very soft. This is extremely soft, and paired with this baffling system, it just is the closest that you can get to a real comfortable bed. The final pro is something that we just talked about, which is the quick release valve. I really like, for one, that it's on top of the pad because you don't have to flip over the pad or spend too much time trying to find it. And I just really like the design of it. It's super easy to just let out a little bit of air at a time and really get this dialed down to make it as comfortable as possible for you. Moving on to cons, I really only have one, and that is that there is no warranty on this. So obviously if you get it and it's defective, you can send it back and get another one, but anything beyond that is not covered. So if you're packing this up to take it on your first trip and it gets punctured, you're kind of screwed. You can't send it back. It does come with a patch kit and it seems really durable, so I'm not super worried about it, but I would like, and it would give me some peace of mind if it had any kind of warranty on this. That all being said, I think that if you're looking for an ultralight air mattress while still trying to stay as comfortable as possible, then this is an absolutely amazing choice. My only regret with this is not getting it sooner. The only reason I got my previous pad instead of this one, because I was looking at both of them, is my other pad had a lifetime warranty on it and this one did not have any warranty. So I went for that one that had the horizontal baffles, which I liked, but I didn't love. After getting this, I really wish that I got this sooner and I've been sleeping on it longer because it is 10 times better. I don't see myself needing another air mattress ever, unless obviously this pops because I can't return it. But that all being said, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I really appreciate you all watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this, got some useful information out of it, and you want to see more like it. But until next time, thank you all for watching, and happy hiking.
It's only 6:30 and I'm just filming B-roll for the video, but I could fall asleep.